Hey guys, Monochrome here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Genuinely good to have you. Today we're taking a look at the Gerber Suspension NXT multi-tool. Now, right off the bat, this is designed as an EDC budget multi-tool. And clearly the emphasis here from Gerber is definitely on budget. Let's just get right into it. First of all, you do get a long pocket carry clip. It works as intended. Gerber logo on there. Now, I do wish Gerber offered an all black version instead of this light gray one. I really like low profile EDC gear. This stands out a little too much, especially with that extra long pocket carry clip. Now, the vast majority of the tools fold out from the outside, and the knife blade does lock into place. That's something that you're going to have to be careful of, not just on this multi-tool, but others as well, because there are jurisdictions where if you can easily access a knife and fold it open with one hand, yeah, that's going to be a problem. So with this particular multi-tool, and others like it, where the tools fold open from the outside and lock into place, please check your local laws. Make sure something like this is actually street legal. And speaking of the knife blade, here it is. You can access it one-handed, although it's not really the best solution. I would recommend using that as a nail nick and just two-handing it. Open it up. You get a combo blade, and unfortunately there is no plain blade only option. It's going to have to be combo, but that is a very short blade. So the teeth definitely help when we're talking about a short, thin blade on a budget multi-tool. Now that blade is 2 1/4 inches long. As usual, guys, I will have specs in the description box below. Be sure to check that out when the video is over. Now, the way that you unlock the tools that you fold open, and all of them do lock into place, so that is a good thing. But here's the bad thing. See this? And this? Yeah, that's your lock release, unfortunately. Now, if you are a masochist who absolutely loves pain, and you especially hate your fingers, oh, you're going to love this lock release. Everyone else, no. I mean, it's sharp, it's stiff, and every time you use it, you have to pinch both sides on this handle scale as well. Pinch both sides and pull down, and it is under a lot of spring tension. I'm in pain right now. And then fold. Yeah, look at the indentation it left. That is ridiculous. So if you love pain, if you're a masochist, you're gonna love this multi-tool. For the rest of us, not so much. And on this side, next to the blade, we have a large driver Next to that, you have a very small driver. I think, yeah, that would definitely be more appropriate for eyeglasses, although it is a little thick. So it looks as though it would be appropriate for eyeglasses. I don't wear eyeglasses. So yeah, we'll just call that a small driver. And I especially want to show off this particular tool because it's not just a push forward can opener. Let's just fold these two down for now. What you get here is probably one of the best combination tools on this multi-tool. Back here, a dedicated bottle opener. Up front, a dedicated can opener. And I know it looks goofy, I know it looks silly, but this thing is fantastic. This is how you do a combination tool where you're combining a bottle opener and a can opener. Just slap them both on the same tool this way. For comparison, take a look at what you get on the Victorinox compact model. You get something that is neither a good bottle opener or a good can opener combined in one. With this, yeah, dedicated bottle opener, dedicated can opener. That's how you do a combo tool the right way. And unfortunately, again, I have to access, yeah, probably shouldn't have locked that into place. Okay. So what's next to this tool? Well, normally this is something I love. You do get scissors, and especially with a multi-tool geared for urban use, scissors are great. Here they are. Let's just unfold them. Fold that one down. Scissors, wonderful, fantastic scissors. Only in this case, not so much. Let's face it, at this point, we all know that Fiskars owns Gerber. And yeah, that's their contribution. And yeah, these scissors are short, they're stubby. You've got a bar here instead of an actual spring or a bent spring, or a bent bar, I should say. Using it really isn't an issue. It is comfortable to use, but when you see scissors that cross like that at the tip, you know you're not getting high quality. And again, budget multi-tool, budget. Yeah, they work, but when you're cutting anything with length to it, yeah, not ideal. But they do work. Can't complain about that. Just, I've seen better scissors on, quite frankly, competitive budget multi-tools. And let me again use these horrendously awful lock release. Now to fold it, you do have to fold the scissors this way in order to fold them flat into the tool. And over here, this little black plastic thing that looks like it might be a whistle, afraid not. That's something that some might find useful. That's not a whistle. That's just a very oddly shaped lanyard hole. Yeah. Very oddly shaped lanyard hole. Obviously, I don't use that. Let's close this up, and we'll go to the handle scale with the clip on it. Now this I have to praise. Check out the length on that three-dimensional Phillips driver. That's impressive. This is one of the best features on this budget multi-tool. A nice, somewhat long shank Phillips driver. This is better than what you'll find on Gerber's more expensive MP series multi-tool line. This is definitely better in terms of reach. Fantastic. And again, miserable lock release. Next to that, we have, no, this is not a small backup blade. This is actually what Gerber considers to be the all. Yep, not kidding. That's the all. I mean, seriously? Unfortunately, yes, seriously. This is what Gerber gives you as an all. Moving on. Next to that all, as I try to access the last one, okay. This is a combo tool. That is what Gerber calls a ruler. Now, credit where it's due. If you buy one of Leatherman's budget multi-tools, you get something similar as a ruler. Honestly, Gerber did it a bit better. Not by much, but Gerber did it a bit better. Basically, Leatherman, Gerber, budget multi-tools, the rulers they give you, in my humble opinion, are crap. Look at this thing. The one on Leatherman's offerings, even worse. At least that's my humble opinion. But good news, it's not a complete waste of a tool. There's your medium, flat driver. Nothing on the bottom, nothing on top. On this side, you do get a file. And I have to say, this crosshatch file is thankfully functional. This is not shallow. This is not there for show. This is functional. I just wish it was on the other side and the bottom. But yeah, it is functional, and you do have a medium flat driver tip on the end. That's it for all your tools that fold out. Now, as a budget tool, I need to point out something else. Yeah, the handles don't line up. You can clearly see that. They do not line up. That's forgivable on a budget multi-tool. This will set you back $40, so it's not too bad. And if you're only interested in price, yeah, that's better than Leatherman's budget offerings. Only $40. Obviously, you have to live with things such as misaligned handles. Although on a couple of Leatherman's budget multi-tools, you have to live with that too. It's just not, well, it's just not quite as bad as what you see here. Although again, misaligned, Leatherman or Gerber budget multi-tools. Let's open this thing up, and you get spring-loaded pliers. And here's the thing, if you don't like spring-loaded pliers, that's going to be a deal breaker for you. For those who love spring-loaded pliers or you don't care either way, okay, no issues. Needle nose pliers that, as you can see, do come together at the very end. You've got regular pliers, grippers, wire cutter. No hard wire cutter, though. You are missing that. But you're also missing that on most of Leatherman's budget multi-tool offerings, so no big deal. No hard wire cutters. Now, I want to show you guys this. This is not something that's gotten a whole ton of use. There looks to be corrosion all the way around, as you can see. That does look like corrosion. And that's pretty much the entire tool. Now, when I received it, on both sides, each of the tools that unfolds, they came oiled. Not a heavy amount of oil, not a light amount of oil, a decent amount of oil. So you do get tools which are oiled up. Now, this is made in China and rather crudely made. I've seen some budget multi-tools that said made in China, where they were not this crudely made, I have to be honest. Now, overall, holding this in the closed position, you do get quite a few hot spots. In the open position, it's not too bad. And there is a hidden feature. If you've got this in your hand like this, and someone attacks you, ho-ho, sharp, 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 sharp. The inside of this V is very sharp. If someone attacks you, use it as a hammer fist enhancer. Don't just strike with it. What you want to do is strike and then pull down. Strike and pull. Because although these are not as sharp as a razor or a dull knife, they're still pretty sharp, and they'll definitely do some damage. Just a little self-defense tip if that's important to you. Would I recommend carrying this in a work bag or bug-out bag? No, because this thing is so sharp in the closed position, so many right angles, it'll probably tear up the fabric in your bag. Do I recommend it for EDC? If you're on a very tight budget and you want a capable multi-tool, this might be a good option for you. Although I would seriously consider spending a bit more and taking a look at Leatherman's budget multi-tool offerings, such as the Wingman or the Rev. But if you're on a very tight budget and you want a good but not great multi-tool, and you're a masochist, yeah, I can definitely recommend this. If you're willing to put up with these horrible, painful lock release levers, if you're willing to put up with them, yeah, this gets a conditional recommendation. Okay, guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this multi-tool review. I'll see you guys soon. Please continue to stay safe out there. I'll see you soon.